All right, we're going to try all this again. I believe I figured out my connection issues. So, here we go. To see if my how much battery life I have left and if my phone continues to drop. Been dropping my phone from connectivity. I do hear clicking in the background from this Garmin Verb when I connect to it. I guess that's part of the protocol. Anyway, we shall see. Let me switch my mode to rain. We can talk a little bit about rain mode, but I'd really like to do a series of videos just over different riding modes and that sort of thing. Not that it hasn't already been beaten like a drum, but I think there's more information that needs to be out there. So I'll do that one day, not today. Right now I'm just trying to attempt to get all of these settings correct. Sorry, I've got to go check something. Forgot to see if I 20S. I realized that when I walked back to my office, and it got worse, staticky. So I lifted the antenna. I suppose that the Bluetooth technology goes through the antenna. So anyway, I lifted the antenna, and we'll see if that clicking goes away. Still connected on my phone. I called Sena and asked why I couldn't connect my phone and why I was dropping a phone, a BMW Navigator 6. And they said because I can have two devices at a time. So I was trying to connect to my Sena 20S, my phone, my Verb, Garmin Verb 30 Ultra, and my BMW Navigator 6. That's three devices, so evidently I can only have two. So I've disconnected my Navigator, and I'll just live without it while I do videos. I just live without the Navigator. It's the way it'll have to be. Okay. So the roads are already dry. I don't really need rain mode. Just curious if I'll even notice a difference if I get a little sideways to a curve. And again, mainly what I want to do is test this audio connection between my Verb Ultra 30 and my Sena 20S. It's a dangerous intersection right here. People think that they don't have to stop at the stop sign here to my left. I know a couple of motorcyclists killed here, unfortunately. It never ceases to amaze me how people are in a rush and avoid traffic signs and warnings and law to get where you would think they were late for brain surgery at the hospital or something, but usually it's just a race to get nowhere. Okay. I've determined on the bit of video that I had last time that the wind noise was almost non-existent. I'm really pleased with how the Sena records audio when it works, and I think I've got it figured out now, so it shouldn't be an issue, but it really records audio well. I'm not too happy with the speakers in the FM. Maybe I've got something wrong, but I imagine what I will do is get the molded earbuds, and I'll use those instead of the wired speakers. I think I'll be much happier with that. So what do we talk about? I don't know. I'm new to all this moto vlog stuff. I do know that I want to start doing videos on my experiences because I don't know. I haven't found YouTube videos on the related products. I don't know if it's just I'm looking for something different or if it's the fact that I'm not searching well enough, but I find reviews of the product, but and some testing, I shouldn't say that, like the Sena 20S, there were some good tests out there, but like the pairing, that was an issue. I guess maybe I'm the only one that has it because I'm not paying attention to the instruction manual. Now this is with my headset up at a stop sign. I'm going to ride and see how the video does with my face shield up on my modular helmet. So we're doing about 50 miles an hour now. Yeah. So I've got 60 miles an hour now. This is a tested 60. And I'll get up to 70 and see if you can even hear me at all. 70 miles an hour, face shield up. 70 miles an hour, right here with the face shield down. So that's just a test. That'll let you know how it sounds if you had an open face helmet. I can't imagine using the microphone with an open face helmet, but I suppose behind a big enough windscreen it wouldn't be an issue at all. My windscreen's adjusted such that, and I'm tall, I sit over the windscreen, I need an extension, but it's adjusted to medium, I would say. I don't mind a small amount of wind on my helmet and such because actually I find it makes the vents work better. It keeps me cooler. In Texas, it's hot. So in the winter in Texas, it's still hot. So we have, I need more airflow. And I like the smaller windscreen on BMW R1200 that I've got, GS Adventure, but it allows air movement over my jacket, which allows airflow into the jacket. So I find that if I try to block that too much, I'll wind up riding just hot. Don't like it. So anyway, that's where we are. I'll shut up for a bit and we can ride. I was hoping to get into some rain today to talk about what I do in the rain. I certainly don't mind riding in it, and a lot of times I like riding in it, but I have been in situations in older towns, cities, roadways where you can lightly tap your brake. I always test my brakes with just the back brake in the rain, and you lightly tap your brake and it feels like you've lost all fluid. I mean, the bike doesn't slow at all, and you don't know you're sliding until the rear end wants to slide around sideways. So I was going to, hoping I could get into a little rain. We may have some up here and we could talk about what I do, but, you know, it's basically just common sense. I think that there are a lot of riders that just refuse to ride in the rain, and I don't think that's necessary at all. You just got to use common sense and be careful. Okay, let's ride. This is my first BMW, my first bike with anti-lock brakes. and I'm really impressed. I'll tell you, the stopping ability is amazing in itself, but it's really amazing in wet weather and the anti-lock brakes and how it responds. I know there are a lot of purists out there that think, you need to ride a motorcycle, you need to learn how to control a motorcycle without this. And I'm with you, I get it. And I like to ride my Street Glide. I've got a 2012 Street Glide that I ride. I'll probably be selling it because I won't put near the miles on it that I will this. This is more fun to ride. It's an agile bike. It's well balanced. It doesn't feel like the center of gravity is as low as it is. It feels like you're on a dirt bike and you're up high and everything's high, your body weight's high. But when you ride, the bike is well balanced. It feels literally, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It feels like the center of gravity is really low, like you're on a big bike, but you're not. So it makes it fun to ride. It feels like a heavy dirt bike, a big four-stroke, a big, a heavy dual sport, DR650, something like that. That's one of my other bikes I enjoy riding. So, take it for what it's worth. But if you're contemplating one of these bikes, an adventure-style bike, a 1200, I imagine a Triumph is similar. I haven't been on one, but even the KTM. But you owe it to yourself, I think, to take a test ride. It really is night and day difference. I didn't believe it. Now I'm a believer. All right, guys and girls, this just about concludes our trip. 20-minute commute's not too bad. I bet I haven't put 100 miles on my pickup truck in the last month since I've had this bike. Why? Why drive when I can ride, huh? All right, YouTube. I haven't posted many videos, but if you want to follow me, like and subscribe. I'll try to do at least one or two a week. The more subscriptions I get, the more motivated I'll be to do these. Thanks for watching.